Okay, it's story time. Let's read the story together. The Case of Missing Apple. Kate had a big old apple tree in her backyard. The tree was covered with fruit. Might those apples look good? She said. They should be ripe in a few days. Kate loved apples. She planned to make apple pies. I think I'll make apple jelly too, she said. Every day, Kate looked at her fruit tree. Every day, she saw more ripe apples. I'll start picking them in the morning, she told her husband Frank. In the morning, Kate went out to pick the apples. Oh no, she cried. Something has been eating my apples. Kate picked enough apples to make a pie. I'll pick the rest of the apples tomorrow. The next day, more apples were gone. Kate said, I must find out what is eating my apples. That night, the moon was full. Kate took a blanket and went outside. She could see the apple tree in the moonlight. Kate wrapped up in her blanket and sat still and quiet. Kate watched the tree for a long time. At last, Kate heard a noise. Something was moving in the apple tree. A furry face peeked out of the branches. Kate saw a long, pointy nose and big ears. It was a gray fox. The fox was carrying an apple in its mouth. So you've been eating my apples, Kate said. When the fox heard Kate, it ran down the tree and scooted across the yard. Quick as a wink, the fox was gone. Kate ran back into the house. Frank, Frank, wake up, she shouted as she shook her husband. Frank sat up in bed. What's the matter? He asked. Kate told Frank what she had seen. What are you going to do? Asked Frank. How are you going to keep the fox out of your apples? The next day, Kate picked the ripe apples. She left a few apples for the fox. I think we can share the apples, she said with a grin. This is the end of the story. Thank you for listening and hope you enjoyed it.